Scrawlrbox. So today we're going to be unboxing the January 2019 Scrawlrbox. Let's see what's inside. Alright, so we have a little black sticker, which is different than normal. Let's start with the paper stuff. So we have this month's featured artwork. It is by Giobi, and there's all the information if you want to go check her out, or him out. Look at him. Them out, if you want to go check them out. Looks like we might be using maybe a type of watercolor or marker. And then we have some paper. It's a decent width, but not anywhere near Bristol board, anything like that. Alright, let's see what's inside the little package. Ooh, fine liners. A pro marker. I don't have any of these. I want to try. So it's the Pro Marker Winsor Newton in Spice. It's like kind of brown. Then we have another one, which is in tan. And they have a bullet nib on one end and a chisel tip on the other. Oh, and there's a third one. So the third one is in blush. So we also have a Faber-Castell Pit Artist Bullet Nib White 101 and 3 little stars. So it might be a kind of paint nib. It looks like one of those that you have to push the nib down and get the ink going. It says 1.5 there though. I guess that's the color number and that's the width of it. We get a pencil. It's a Castell pencil. Faber-Castell, yeah. And it is a 2H. Pretty generic sized pencil. Ooh. So we have a Sakura brush, Pigma brush pen. Archival ink. It's a good kind of ink. Just says BR for brush. There's the brush nib. It is in black. Kind of looks blue, but it's black. We'll have fun with that one. And then we have a Pigma. This is the micro. The same brand, I didn't know that. Alright, so there's a Micron with a 01 nib. Pretty small. And we have a little sticker. Once again, just a generic one. And a Swizzles candy. And then we have the little instructional inventory thing. And the Scrawler challenge this month is growing up. Hence the growing on her shirt, I guess. Alright. So let's test these out. I'm going to start with the Pro Markers. Oh, I can't put this on the end. So this color is the Spice. It's a bit annoying that these are two different tips because I have to get it right now. If I put it on the wrong one, it won't fit. This next one is Tan. Definitely looks like a skin color. I really like the Spice one. It'd be nice to use for some hair. Now we have Blush. Okay, this one looks way more like skin color. Well, a certain type of skin color. Whenever I see this tan color, I can just think of khaki pants now. So next we have the Pit Artist Pen White 101. It is white. Let's see how it goes over top of the Pro Markers. Not that great. Tried it a couple times. Nope. You definitely have to go over a couple times if you really want to get it opaque. So next we have the Pigma brush pen. I love the line variation you can get with these. Make it really tiny and really thick. Now we have the Micron size 01. Not much you can do with this. And then we have just the 2H pencil. Alright, let's see. So the Pro Markers definitely bleed to the back, but it doesn't look like they bled onto my table at least. That's good. This paper holds up. Now that we've tested all the supplies, it's time to figure out what we're gonna draw. So I was looking more on this prompt, which is growing up. At the beginning of this pamphlet, it says, "This month we want you to use these art supplies to tell a story either about yourself or someone else. It could be true or fiction, but try and take a snapshot to convey a memory or emotion." When I initially read the growing up prompt, I wanted to do a baby Groot. That's my first thought with the colors and the prompt. I was like, oh, it's perfect for baby Groot. But then after reading the other part, I was like, well, I guess I'll try and make it about my life. And it made me think of this one photo that I have from whenever I was in high school of me on a playground in one of those baby swings. Just like a I don't want to grow up photo. That's probably the one I'm gonna do. So let's head on over to brainstorming about that. I've already made a couple sketches just to try and warm up a bit just because I really wanted to. There's little baby Groot. I have been playing with a PlayStation controller just because I've been playing a lot of PlayStation recently. I couldn't help myself. And then this is a attempt at the photo that I was talking about. I'm just a big kid trying to fit in one of those baby swings and just looking very forlorn about the fact that I don't fit anymore. I'm growing up. It's awful. So now I'm going to make just some little thumbnail sketches to try and figure out what colors I'm going to put where with the picture that I've chosen. So I just started my sketch with some simple shapes, trying to do some gestural lines to make sure everything's moving the way it should. Just a real quick way to get down a shape. I highly recommend, if you're worried about like how long it's taking you to draw something or to put down an idea, to work on just doing some gesture drawings, you know, timing yourself and just seeing how fast you can get down the idea of the pose that you want. It will surprise you how quickly you can improve that way. Alright, I got a more chibi version of my picture. Let's figure out what colors I want to use on what. Let me look at my photo real quick. Try to see the tone variation that it has and see if I can work with that. Because I was in my emo phase at that time, the photo is in black and white, and that's the only version I have right now. So I'm gonna have to work with what I got. Alright, so I'm wearing a very dark shirt and some jeans, and my hair is brown, so it would be dark as well. Let's see. Obviously, I should use blush for my skin because, you know, I'm very pale. Of course, you know, every high schooler emo kid has ripped jeans, though mine were not on purpose. I did fall because I am clumsy and I ripped my jeans. Funny thing is, since high school, I've never had that happen again. I don't know what it was about my jeans that were so fragile, but never have I fallen down and had my jeans ripped, and I'm still just as clumsy. So I'm gonna use the spice for my hair, I think, even though I did not have this color hair. I wish I had this color hair. This is an awesome freaking hair color. I did have orange hair before. It was way too orange though. So I think I'm gonna use just a pen for the black shirt. You know what? I'm gonna use the white pen on it, I think, to make the graphic. I definitely had Converse on. I still do love Converse, so like that does not stop from high school. And then again, I love jeans and graphic tees as well. I guess I'm just the same. Though I prefer my red Converse over my black Converse, I'm just saying. Let's see what the tan for the pants look like. Not a khaki person though, I never wore khaki when I was this age. It was always jeans. Only jeans. Alright, let's see what happens when I use this white pen. It's definitely good for that graphic on the t-shirt. Let's see. Make a new sketch. I'm gonna make an extra chibi one. One of the problems I always seem to have is I don't really think of things in color. I think of them in black and white. So whenever I'm trying to figure out colors, it's always a bit more difficult for me. I really like working with line art because of that. Oh, he looks so cute. I'm sorry, it's a she. I'm a she. Oh, she looks so cute. Yeah. My chibis always look like little boys. Then again, I have short hair. Well, I look like a little boy half the time. So I don't have any eyebrows. I should put that. I always forget eyebrows. I think my favorite eyebrow position is the one up, one down. Just that quizzical look. That's how I feel most of my life. So I just noticed whenever I'm putting down the blush, it looks a lot more pink than when it dries. So it's drying lighter. Alright. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. The pants definitely look better with the lighter color to break up the two. I'm just having trouble with the swing. I don't know how I'm gonna do that color. Whatever, let's move on. It's been too long on this. Alright. Big piece. Let's do this. Never very good with expressions. It's just a line. How can I not get it right? Alright, so apparently my recording stopped a little while ago. I don't know how far back. That's gonna be a surprise. So I'm working on the line art right now, and I'm using the Micron 01. I'm being a little sloppy. I'm trying to go quickly, so my lines are not that great right now. Yeah, I'll just try to fix it whenever I'm using my larger pen. Just trying to pull out the subject from the background a bit. Right, I think I'm just gonna start coloring now. Before you start coloring, you should always erase and wait for your ink to dry, obviously. Alright, now that I've erased my pencil marks, I'm going to start with the blush color. Right now I'm going over the base layer a second time to add the shadows. So I'm going to use the tan color to make it a bit more darker in some of these areas. Then you can go back over with the lighter color just to blend them out a bit. Just gotta make sure that it's not bleeding through onto the table. So I'm using the tan to make some darker shadows in the hair. So I'm going to switch to the tan color and move on to the pants. So I'm trying not to use too much of this to make the pants darker, just because I don't know how well it's gonna blend out. So I'm coloring this black just so I can go over it with the white to try and make him look more silver. I'm leaving sort of a white border just so I can know where to stop with the white. Okay, I think that I am done. Maybe a little bit. These on the side. It's not the prettiest, but it's done. Here it is a little bit closer. So that's it. If you liked this video, please hit the like button. If you'd like to see more, subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. If you think I did a successful job, please leave some comments in the comment section. Also, if you'd like to see me do the baby Groot with these supplies, I'll put a little poll over in the side and you can tell me that. And maybe I will do that with these or just with a digital painting. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you again next time.